Breaking news. I was in jail between 10th of November to 9th of December 2025 in Sweden's biggest prison, Rödjan, Mariestad. Did my last time in jail cause of debt to belief on 86,000 Swedish crowns fines conversion of fine to imprisonment. Means after the jail I had no debts left at the belief. Why do I want to bring this up? To solve a question what is best for the world with prison time, what other possibilities better for the world's best. I also typed up about this in the latest book, but there is upgrades I did forgot, and that's why I'm doing this today. Now I've just gotten released. I was there for 30 days. It was debts to the belief, close to 86,000. The debts was all from police authority. This is a new thing they have started with in Sweden. Some other countries is already using it. But we turned from fines to jail for 30 days. All of it was done by the court of law in Sweden. This was the last time I was in jail, my third time. I always tell you what I thought. A secret I'm going to tell you. First time you go to jail, there is so many who get a tear in the eye before they enter the prison walls. Man or a woman, doesn't matter. They don't know what to believe or think when you never been on a place like this. Number one, in jail, they said all of them. It was like child and daycare. It was like a hotel. To be in jail is like that in Sweden. My opinion, straight jacket or isolated room is called torture. But then you learn when you get out from there, or else you ain't. Then you only learn to be more clever, to do more crimes. Most of the inmates I spoke with was talking about doing more when they came out. Usually in like all three prisons I've been in. One big, tremendous, fucked up rule they had in jail was that you don't get cash in any way, no cigarettes, no snuff, no nothing to buy what the fuck soever. This created big problems with the inmates. They borrowed, and they fighted. They didn't give me one shit. I smoked 2 smokes for the first 10 days I was in jail. Snuff I got from the fucking guards, they were good. I've been in jail 3 times, but this time, first time I saw, they are talking with the inmates like nothing. In jail, you got 2 choices, either to shut up in case you are there for a short time, let's say 30 days up until 2 months, and keep a low profile. If you have 4 months longer, then you have to stand up for yourself, or else you get fucked, or upload in the head, or explode in the head of anger of what you see and hear there. My opinion, start a fight with the biggest one in jail or in your section block. Fight with him in every way you can, cause that gives respect, will never change. One guy was standing shaking. He pissed his pants when I was talking to him, almost for real. He hadn't been in jail before. I've never seen a human being be so afraid, so he couldn't even move. He was literally like jello just by talking to him. When I told him my prison works, to what the fuck to say or do, he shaked. First time in life I have witnessed that. This prison was Sweden's biggest prison. Class number 2, but it was different sections and a lot of them was brand new. Killers, etc., no pedophiles, no gays. But everything else, including ekobrott, when it has to do with cash. It was 500 who was there. And they are building new sections for 200 more. If it's not, will be Sweden's biggest prison during year 2026. Biggest mistake in this jail I did is that they mix long timers with short. Never ever do that, because it's only get conflicts about in the same section or block or in the same room. There was especially 3 fights that I want to bring up. Someone got in conflict with somebody who threw a coffee mug in the head on somebody. That wasn't fight. That was one fight. Number two, in the section block over me, there was one guy who smashed his fist into a wall or into another human being. He had to go to the hospital and fix it, broken arm. Me was the third one. I don't know. I didn't know they mixed long timers with short timers, but they did. That's why he got pissed off at me. He had 7 months left. I was there for 30 days calling me fucking names. He tried to decide when I was supposed to go inside of the room, and he said I was smelling bad and I wasn't allowed to do this, I wasn't allowed to do that, etc. So instead of fighting with him, I picked the word love and went straight to the guards and asked for isolation for the rest of the time. I was in the isolation for 5 days. Then they got me the own room. And that's me only, because you're always two in a room. I got one room. I was in detention center for 2 or 3 days in Ystad, Sweden. Before I was sent away to Mariestad. Rödja Mariestad was the name on the jail. They are not stupid in the jail. They either have a leader in every section block you're living in, or in a group, so they can play mind games with you to pump you on information and so on. When it comes to fights, etc. I lived for both of them. Detention center for detention center for 14 against 1, but they had a leader. In Mariestad there were groups in every section and in every block, but yeah, they work together. They work together. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, they are not stupid in jail. They got somebody who always decide, or in a group. Big story. One Afghan, first time he did a crime, he got 7 months, and the Swedish guy for the same crime, punished before earlier, got 4 months for the same crime. That is called insane. The Afghan shouldn't be punished more because of he is a foreigner. 60 or 70% was foreigners inside of a jail. Rest was Swedish. Smoking and cash is a problem in jail because nobody is allowed to bring cash or smokes inside when they go in. Of course, there is work, but you get cash in jail after minimum 10 days there. So that was the presentation of the prison. Now next one is going to be conclusion. Thank you very much.